A person's greatness is shaped by their thoughts. This timeless truth has been proven again and again by successful individuals like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Jeff Bezos. In his famous book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill said, "What you think about, you become." But if that's true, why do so many people struggle to succeed? Do they not think about their future, or do they fail to recognize their own potential? Today's story will explore these questions and teach you a powerful life lesson. Along the way, you'll also learn a few new words to improve your English, so stay with us till the end. I promise this video will be worth your time. Once, at a crowded railway station, there lived a beggar named Daniel. Every day, he survived by asking passengers for alms as they waited for their trains. One day, while begging, he noticed a well-dressed businessman stepping onto the platform. Seeing his expensive suit and confident presence, Daniel thought, "This man must be wealthy. If I ask him, he will surely give me something generous." With hope in his heart, Daniel approached him and stretched out his hand. But instead of giving money, the businessman looked at him and asked, "Do you always just take from others? Have you ever given anything to anyone?" Daniel was shocked. No one had ever asked him such a question before. Confused, he replied, "Sir, I am just a beggar. I live by asking for alms. I have nothing to give." The businessman smiled slightly and said, "If you believe you have nothing to give, then you also have no right to expect anything. I am a businessman. I believe in exchange. If you can offer me something, I can give you something in return. But if you have nothing to offer, I cannot give you anything either." With that, he boarded the train and left. Daniel stood there, stunned. The businessman's words kept repeating in his mind. He wasn't rude, but he spoke the truth. If I cannot give anything, why should people give me something? For the first time, Daniel began to question himself. That night, he couldn't sleep. What can I give? I am just a beggar. I have nothing. But deep inside, a thought kept echoing. If you want to receive, you must first give. For the next 2 days, Daniel didn't beg. He was too busy thinking. On the third day, while sitting near the tracks, he noticed a patch of wildflowers blooming nearby. Their bright colors caught his attention, and suddenly an idea came to him. What if I offer something in return? He quickly gathered a few flowers and returned to his spot. This time, when someone gave him a coin, he smiled and handed them a flower. To his surprise, people happily accepted it. Some even smiled and thanked him. As the days passed, something amazing happened. More people began giving him money, but he noticed something interesting. Whenever he had flowers, people gave more. When he ran out, the donations decreased. So it's true, he thought. People like to receive something in return. One day, he saw the same businessman again sitting on a train. Excited, Daniel ran to him and said, "Sir, today I have something to offer. If you give me money, I will give you flowers in return." The businessman smiled, gave him some money, and took a few flowers. "You've understood the value of exchange?" he said. "Today, you are no longer just a beggar. You have become a businessman." The train moved, and Daniel stood there, thinking deeply. Am I really a businessman now? After reflecting for a long time, he realized something powerful. I am not begging anymore. I am trading. People are not giving me money out of pity, they are paying for value. That day, he made a bold decision. He left the railway station and never returned as a beggar. 6 months later, at the same station, 2 well-dressed men met. One of them looked curious and asked, "Do I know you?" The other smiled and replied, "Yes, we've met before, right here." The man looked closely, then his eyes widened in surprise. "Wait, you're the beggar, the one I spoke to and later bought flowers from." The man laughed warmly. "Yes, that was me. But today, I am no longer a beggar. I now run a successful flower business and I'm traveling to expand it." The businessman was amazed. "That's incredible. What changed your life?" The flower seller smiled and said, "You taught me one of life's greatest lessons. We only receive when we give. That day, I realized I was never truly a beggar. I just needed to change how I saw myself." They shook hands again, this time as equals. Life is shaped by how we see ourselves. If you believe you are small, you will remain small. But if you recognize your true potential, you can achieve greatness. So don't limit yourself. See yourself as capable, confident, and successful. Because when your thoughts change, your future changes too.